Yo, what is up? This is Devin of GarbageSquad, and gonna be doing a deck profile on my Evil Twin / Live Twin deck. So yeah, I figured it's been a while since I've updated this deck on the channel, so I decided to do one. So I've actually taken this deck to locals just recently. Honestly, me personally, I didn't play very well, but the deck itself is decent. But I just made a lot of bad calls, a lot of bad misplays during the tournament, because I went 1-1-1. I beat Pendulums, tied with Heroes, and then I lost to like a Gren Maju Dragoblion. Yeah, I lost to Gren Maju basically. The loss against Gren Maju was my fault because I forgot to side in some cards, but yeah, anyways, that's just how my tournament went. But I'm not here to talk about my tournament play. I'm just here to give the deck profile on my Evil Twins. Yeah, tournament didn't go so well, but playing casually with my buddies, honestly, it played very well. I was very satisfied with how this deck performed against my friends. And my friend, he was playing Salamangreats and Phantom Knights. So yeah, those are some decks that are also not really to laugh about either. But anyways, let's just go ahead and get into the deck profile. So in this deck profile, I'll go ahead and go through the main deck first, then extra deck, and then I'll show you guys the side deck I was working with for my locals. And then I'll go ahead and show you guys 2 combos at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so first of all, I can't speak. Playing triple copies of Live Twin Kill, along with the triple copies of Live Twin Lila. So basically, pink summons blue, blue summons pink from the deck. These are your starters of the deck. You draw into one of these, you have your Evil Twin play. Must play 3 of each. If you're not playing 3 of each, then I don't know why you're playing this deck. Then I'm playing 2 copies of Kill Frost and 2 copies of Lila Treat. So I've seen some people actually play 1 Treat, and some people play 2 or 3 Kill Frost. But I played 2 and 2 just to kind of balance out the ratios. So for those of you who don't know, Lila Treat's effect, let me just go ahead and read it because I'm gonna butcher it. When either player takes damage from a battle involving an Evil Twin monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls. It loses attack equal to that battle damage. That effect doesn't happen too often, but it can come up. The main one that you're gonna be, or the main effect you're gonna be getting off is usually from Frost. And it's while you control an Evil Twin monster, if a card is added from the main deck to your opponent's hand by a card effect, you can banish this card from the graveyard, draw 1 card. So basically, if your opponent adds a card, you get to draw 1 as well. Then I play the 1 copy of Evil Twins Kill and Lila, the in-archetype boss monster, or main deck boss monster. It's basically the in-archetype evenly matched. We're just trying to push out for damage. This card can come in clutch. If you have Lila and Kill in your graveyard, this becomes a 4400 beat stick. So yeah, it's really good. I like it at 1. Then I'm playing triple copies of Parallel Exceed. This card is really great for your combos. Helps basically put out your rank 4 plays, or can just be used as link material. But yeah, Parallel Exceed is really good. Then I play 2 copies of Backup Secretary. In case your Live Twin Lila or Live Twin Kill get negated, you can still summon Backup Secretary to the field, and then go into your like Link Disciple, Link Devotee plays. Spoiler alert, that's in the extra deck. I'm pretty sure this shouldn't be a spoiler at this point. Pretty much almost every Live Twin or Evil Twin deck is playing the Link Disciple, Link Devotee package. Then onto the hand traps, I play Triple Ash just because it's the most generic. Hits pretty much every deck, and yeah, there's really not much else to say about it. And then I play 2 copies of Effect Veiler. Most of my other hand traps are actually in the side deck. So Ash and Veiler are just the 2 hand traps that I prefer to main deck. And then if I need the other ones, then I'll just side them in. Then onto the spells. Of course, we're playing triple copies of the new Live Twin Sunny Snitch. So glad this card came out. And let me tell you, this card has made the plays for this deck, or the first turn plays with this deck, a lot better and a lot more consistent. So if you guys don't know, this card basically on activation, you can add a Live Twin monster from your hand, or from your deck to your hand. So it can be Kill, Lila, or Frost, or Treat. And its on-field effect, while you control an Evil Twin monster, each time your opponent normal or special summons a monster, you gain 200 health, and then your opponent loses 200 health. And that effect, honestly, it doesn't seem that much on paper, but honestly, that effect has put in so much work in some casuals against Salamangreat. My boy ended up summoning so many times that he lost, I think, like 3,000 health. And I was just at a huge life advantage, so it helped me in the long run. And then on to the next card I play, triple secret password. So essentially we're playing 6 copies of Sunny Snitch, because secret password can search Sunny Snitch from your deck to your hand. So this is why this deck becomes a lot more consistent with the addition of Sunny Snitch, because again, Sunny Snitch searches out your starters, secret password searches out Sunny Snitch, and actually, technically we play 14 starters. So I know with the addition of Sunny Snitch, a lot of people has actually dropped Silent Mining. But me personally, I actually still like Silent Mining over Life Twin Home. I actually don't play Life Twin Home in this deck. If you guys don't know what that is, it's the E-Telly of the deck. You discard a card, special summon a Live Twin monster from your deck to your from your deck. You special summon a Live Twin monster from your deck. Silent Mining, you ditch a card, add 1 Cybers monster from your deck to your hand. So again, I don't play Life Twin Home mainly because of the fact that it locks you into Evil Twins in the extra deck. And honestly, that can hurt a lot. So I prefer to play the Silent Mining, and even if you have your starter in your hand, you can still Silent Mining into Backup Secretary in case your starter gets negated. So Silent Mining, I like it at 2. And because we have Sunny Snitch, I'm not playing 3 Silent Mining. Just 2 is enough for me. Then I'm playing 2 copies of Book of Moon. Self-explanatory, you target a monster on the field, flip it face down. Your opponent cannot link summon with it because it's face down. Then 1 Call by the Grave and 1 Raigeki for helping with board wiping. Then onto the traps, I play 2 copies of Evil Twin Challenge. So originally in all my builds that I've made and play tested with, I always played triple copies of Evil Twin Challenge, and I bumped it down to 2, not because it's worse than I thought. Literally the only reason is because I needed to make room for other stuff. So yeah, I bumped it down to 2. It still works just fine. And then if you guys don't know, basically it's just a Call of the Haunted for the deck. Just brings out your twins from the graveyard, that's it. Then I play 1 Evil Twin Present. So this card, before I never actually played it, until maybe like a month or 2 ago. I saw a lot of people playing this card, and I thought people were just playing it because of the, it's just another in-archetype card to run. But no, this card is actually really good as a disruption. So if you guys don't know, if you control a Kiss-a-Kill and a Lila monster, you can activate one of these effects. Target 1 Kiss-a-Kill monster or Lila monster you control, and 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Switch control of those monsters. So it's basically an in-archetype creature swap, but in my opinion, it's probably... No, not probably. It's better than creature swap. Because creature swap, your opponent gets to choose what monster they give you. Evil Twin Present, you get to choose what monster they give you. And then the other effect, you can target a set spell and trap your opponent controls, shuffle it into the deck. Doesn't really happen that often. Usually you're just using it for the creature swap effect. Then I'm playing 2 copies of Needle Sealing. I prefer Needle Sealing over Torrential Tribute. That's really all it is. And it's more flexible when you can activate this versus Torrential Tribute. Because Torrential Tribute, you have to use it when your opponent summons a monster. Needle Sealing, you can activate this just pretty much whenever you want while there's 4 or more monsters on the field. So yeah, Needle Sealing, I prefer to play it over Torrential. Alright, and then to end the main deck, this is a 40 card main deck. I do play 2 copies of Evenly Matched. So this probably comes out as a surprise to some of you guys, but so while playing this deck and while playtesting, I've realized that this deck, during the mid game or if you're going second, this deck can struggle to break boards. So I decided to throw in the Evenly Matched. Yeah, 2 Evenly Matched. This card has been such a great help. This helps break boards so well. I don't think I could ever take it out anymore after playing with it. But yeah, double Evenly Matched has been so helpful. And then onto the extra deck. I'm just gonna go ahead and get through it. Play 1 Baguska because of Parallel Exceed. Baguska is so great in this deck because of the fact that most of the monsters you're going to be using are Link monsters. So you summon Parallel Exceed, use Parallel Exceed to go into Baguska in defense mode, and then you just summon all your Link monsters, and there's not a whole lot that your opponent can do if they're not playing a Link-based deck or strategy. So yeah, Baguska, sometimes it's just an auto win. Then of course we play triple copies of the Evil Twin Kiss-a-Kill. This is mandatory for, I feel like, pretty much any build that you play. But yeah, triple copies of Kiss-a-Kill and triple copies of Evil Twin Lilla. I know some people are actually bumping Lilla down to 2, which to me personally, I kind of find a little odd, especially for pure variants. Because in the grind game, sometimes there's going to be some moments where you're going to run through all 3 copies of each. I know they can recycle each other, but again, there's going to be moments where you're going to run through all 3 copies. Lilla, if you don't control a Kiss a Kill monster, you can special summon a Kiss a Kill monster from your grave. When she's summoned while you have Kiss a Kill on the field, she can target a card and pop it. Kiss a Kill, vice versa, she just draws a card, which can help draw into your hand traps. Then, as I said earlier, I am playing the Link Disciple package, Link Devotee, Link Disciple, and IP Masquerena. With the addition of Sunny Snitch, the combo with these 3 and the Evil Twins actually is a lot more consistent, and it's just so good. I love the plays now way more than how they used to be. So your common generic play that you usually go into will involve the Link Disciple package here. And that's actually going to be the combo I'm going to be demonstrating at the end of this. So yeah, again, stay tuned if you guys want to see that. Then for my Nightmare package, I play 1 Unicorn and 1 Griffin. I don't play Cerberus or Phoenix for one huge reason. Phoenix, on Link Summon, you can discard a card, target, and destroy 1 spell and trap on the field. Cerberus, do the same thing, discard a card, but this time you target 1 monster on the field and destroy it. So I don't run those 2, mainly because with Phoenix and Cerberus, they're just targeting cards on the field and destroying. And Lilla can do both of that. She can target and destroy 1 monster or 1 spell or trap. Yeah, she can just target anything. So yeah, I saw no reason to run Phoenix or Cerberus because of the fact that Lilla pretty much does the job for you. So I took those 2 out just to make room for other stuff. But yeah, anyways, Nightmare Unicorn, you can discard a card, spin a card on the field back to the deck. And then Nightmare Griffin can be MVP. You summon Nightmare Griffin, and then its secondary effect, special summoned monsters cannot activate their effects unless they are linked. And summoning this out at the start of your opponent's turn can sometimes just be an auto win. So yeah, that's why we play Griffin. Sometimes its effect to discard a card and set a spell and trap from your graveyard to your side of the field. Sometimes that comes up too, but we mainly just use it for the skill drain effect. Then I play 1 Crusadia Avermax. Avermax is honestly a lot easier to go into because of Sunny Snitch. And real quick, I do want to explain something. Because I know a lot of players have actually fallen into this illegal play, because I used to as well. But let's say, for example, we have Evil Twin Kiss a Kill summoned from the extra deck, and then we use Kiss a Kill's effect on our opponent's turn to special summon the Lilla from the graveyard. And then if they survive until your turn, you draw for turn, and then you use Lilla and Kiss a Kill to go into Crusadia Avermax. This does not work. This is actually illegal because Crusadia specifically says that it needs 2+ monsters special summoned from the extra deck. So Evil Twin Kiss a Kill is summoned from the extra deck, but the twin you summoned from the graveyard obviously is not from the extra deck. It's an extra deck monster, but it wasn't summoned from the extra deck, so using these 2 would not work. So yeah, just thought I'd bring it to y'all's attention if y'all don't know. And then I play 1 Unchained Abomination. It's very easy to summon. This card you can use the 2 twins to go into, and if you guys don't know, basically it just destroys everything. If a card is destroyed by battle, use this effect to target another card, destroy. And if a card is destroyed by a card effect that wasn't Unchained Abomination's effect, you can target a card, destroy it. And then at the end phase, your opponent's end phase or your end phase, you can target a card and destroy it. So yeah, Unchained Abomination, it's kind of just like a troll card, to be honest. And then to end off the extra deck, I play 1 Goddess just because it's very easy to make, and it's a Fiend monster, and it's a Link Kaiju. And for those of you guys who don't know, because I feel like not too many people actually explain her effects, if this card is Link summoned, you can negate the effects of all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls. So basically, when it's summoned, it becomes a skill drain. And then this Link summoned card is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects unless they target this card. And then once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that special summons a monster or monsters from the graveyard, quick effect, you can negate that activation. Alright, and then onto the side deck. I do play 2 copies of Phantasme, 2 copies of Ghost Bell. I'm just probably going to go through this really quickly. 2 copies of Lancia, double Gamma Seal, double Contact C, double Nib, double Dark Ruler, and 1 Abyss Dweller. So this is the side deck I went with going into my locals recently. I don't main Ghost Spell mainly because of the fact that the players at my locals don't really activate or don't really move cards from their graveyard too often. So yeah, I just side the Ghost Spell. Lancia was in case I ran into like Phantom Knights or other decks that banish stuff. Gamma Seal in case my opponent is playing monsters that I can't get over. Contact C is just such a great card. If you guys didn't buy this when it was a very dirt cheap card, I feel bad for y'all because yeah, Contact C, it's such a great card. When your opponent normal or special summons a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand to the opponent's side of the field in defense position. This card's controller cannot fusion, synchro, XC, or link summon unless they use this card as material. So with a lot of decks running very specific extra deck monsters, like very specific materials to go into those extra deck monsters, Contact C can sometimes just shut our opponent out from the extra deck completely. And usually our opponent has to side to go against Contact C. And then double Nibiru for the combo heavy decks. Double Dark Ruler no more in case I need more board breaking cards. And then Abyss Dweller. I side Abyss Dweller because again, as I said, our locals doesn't really do too much with the graveyard. So Abyss Dweller is more of just a side card for me. And yeah, that's gonna do it for this side deck. I will now go into the combo and explain that. Alright, so for this combo, you're gonna need one of the twins, Secret Password or Sunny Snitch. Mainly just you need Sunny Snitch, but Secret Password can get you Sunny Snitch. So yeah, I'll just put this back. For this combo, we'll go ahead and use Lila and Sunny Snitch. So the end board you actually get with this is your Evil Twins, Masquerena, and just whatever hand traps you have in your hand or whatever spell and traps you drew into for your starting hand. And I know that sounds very underwhelming, but honestly, the disruption power that you have is honestly not that bad. But anyways, I'm pretty sure you guys know the Evil Twin plays already. Summon the Lila, activate Lila's effect. We're gonna actually special summon the other starter from the deck. And it's because we need the Cybers. And of course, this combo is going to be played out as if our opponent has no negation. So yeah. Anyways, Lila summon effect to special summon Kissakill from the deck. Then activate Sunny Snitch. We're going to search out our Kissakill Frost. And then since we control a Lila monster, we can special summon Frost to the field. We're going to link off our Lila for our Link Devotee. No, Disciple. I get their names mixed up. And then we're going to link off Kissakill for Devotee. And then from here, we're going to use Disciple's effect to tribute the Devotee to draw a random card. Devotee's effect will get 2 tokens. And we're going to immediately use those 2 tokens to go into our IP Masquerena. And then we're going to use Frost and Disciple to go into our first Evil Twin monster. Then using Kissakill's effect, we will summon the Lila from the graveyard. And then y'all already know, use the Kissakill and Lila to go into Evil Twin Lila. Lila's effect to special summon the Kissakill, draw another random card. And then again, whatever hand traps you have in your hand, or any spell and traps that you drew into, you just set those or keep the hand traps in your hand, and then you just pass turn. If you want the Kissakill pop immediately on your opponent's turn, you can link Lila and Kissakill off for another Kissakill. So that way, during your opponent's turn, you can just summon Lila from the grave with Kissakill's effect, destroy a card, and then IP Masquerena. But me personally, I prefer to leave it like this. And reason being is because if you do go into the Kissakill again for your end board, during your opponent's turn, if you use Kissakill's effect to special summon the Lila and pop a card, you are locked into Fiends. So IP Masquerena will only allow you to go into either Goddess, Abomination, or Griffin, or even Unicorn. But there's going to be times where you're actually going to need an IP Masquerena protected Crusadia Avramax. Because Avramax can actually protect your twins as well. So if you want to go into Avramax, you're going to want to leave your end board like this. So you just pass turn, and then deciding whether or not to go into Crusadia Avramax, you kind of want to analyze what your opponent is doing. If your opponent's activating too many effects, or like if you want to shut your opponent off from effects, you can use Masquerena and your Evil Twin Lila to go into your Nightmare Griffin. You can use Kissakill too if you wanted to. But yeah, I'm sure you want the Kissakill effect to special summon the Lila to pop a card. Or if you wanted to, you could also go into Unchained Abomination, Kisakill's effect, bring back the Lilla. Lilla pops a card, and then Abomination will pop another card. Or, again, as I said, you could also go into Avermax, and Avermax will have IP protection. So basically, it becomes virtually unbeatable because its own effects, it can't be targeted by your opponent's card effects, and your opponent can only target Avermax for attacks. And then with IP, Avermax cannot be destroyed by card effects in general. So yeah, Avermax just becomes, again, virtually unbeatable. So yeah, that's basically the combo. The second combo, it's kind of like, this is basically a 1.5 combos. Basically, all I'm going to do is just add to my starting hand 1 copy of Parallel Exceed. So for this combo, it's going to be the same play, the same exact play, but just with the addition of Parallel Exceed. So I'm just going to kind of play this out real fast. Summon Lilla, Lilla effect, summon Kisakill, activate Sunny Snitch, add the Frost, Special Frost, link Kisakill into Disciple, Lilla into Devotee, Disciple effect, tribute the Devotee, draw a card, and I think I forgot to do it in the first combo, but yeah, you just put any dead cards in your hand back to the bottom of the deck. Then Devotee's effect, you get 2 tokens. Use those tokens to go into IP Masquerena, Disciple and Frost into Kisakill, and then on Kisakill's summon, you will use Exceed, Specialty Exceed. Exceed's effect to special summon another Parallel Exceed. Then you'll overlay the 2 Parallel Exceed to go into your Baguska. And then you just continue with your play. Just Kisakill, special summon the Lilla. Link off Kisakill and Lilla to go into Evil Twin Lilla. Evil Twin Lilla's effect, bring back Kisakill. Kisakill's effect, you draw a card. And then from here, you just pass turn. And then you have the same interactions as I said in the first combo. Only difference is that you have Baguska as pretty much as a skill drain for your opponent. With this board, with this setup, there's honestly not a whole lot your opponent can do unless they draw into, like, if they don't draw into any board wiping cards, then usually you'll find yourself winning that round or that game. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the deck in the comment section below. Again, this deck has just been so much fun, and again, I figured I would update the deck on the channel before the new Link 4 comes in. Once the new Link 4 comes in, this deck is going to be so much better. The only thing I'm worried about is the price tag when it comes out because of how hyped up the card is right now. I'm hoping the hype will die out so that the card won't be as pricey. But nah, I think that card's going to have a pretty decent price tag on it, which is going to suck. And honestly, people are saying that once that Link 4 comes out, this deck has potential to become like tier 2 or tier 1. I don't think it's going to be tier 1. I think if anything, it's just tier 2 or tier 3. Because right now, as it is, it's definitely just a solid rogue tier deck. But with the addition of the Link 4, I can see this deck going up to at least like tier 3 or tier 2. And it's just because of how strong that Link 4 is and how consistent this deck can actually make it. And honestly, once that Link 4 comes in, I might actually end up running the Live Twin home again. So we'll see how that goes when it drops. I'm actually very excited. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this deck. Again, let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comment section below. Hope you guys have a good one. And this is Devin of GarbageSquad signing out. Peace.